I'm a 53-year-old single mom, and for the past 9 months or so, I've had this amazing little pet sitting gig that's been keeping me afloat. It gave me motivation for leaving the house, it gave me some structure, it gave me a little bit of income, and on Friday, the gig officially ended. The original pet sitter has recovered from surgery, so she's back, which is obviously amazing news. So here I am, left staring at my planner, staring at job application rejection emails one after the other, no real motivation to leave the house, no structure again, and wondering what's next. So hang out with me this weekend. Let's do some laundry together, some cooking, taking out my dog Francis. And I know a lot of you are in a very similar position. So hang out with me this weekend and let's figure out what the next chapter is in our lives. Welcome to the vlog. Thank you so much, whoever you are who sent this. Or potato bread. There's a moth in here.
You're so nice and good and sweet and nice.
Love a raw onion sandwich. Haven't had that in ages. But hashtag summer vacation.
Around this time it costs, yeah. I can't judge nobody. Ask me how I'm doing awesome, yeah.
This package was on my porch just now. I don't recall ordering anything. Oh, look at this. I mean, it kind of fell apart, the baby duck part of it. But look at this duck that my son made with the air dry clay that you guys sent him and my daughter. So it's dry now, and I think the baby duck fell apart a little bit, but I told him he can paint it maybe with this acrylic paint that I have in my closet. This is a few years old, but I think it's still good. And then we have the usual chaos here. Bread, cookies, wraps, sweet potatoes that I want to bake when I'm feeling like a meal prepper. Oh my God, this is Mrs. Myers. Mrs. Myers, clean day, tomato vine. I love the tomato vine fragrance. Thank you so much, whoever you are who sent this. I don't know if there's a gift receipt in here. Yes, there is. Amy B. I hope these products give you a quote fresh start unquote this coming week. Love from Amy B. Amy, thank you so very much. Oh my God, you have no idea how much I needed this. And she got me a 3-pack of Guys, if whoever out there understands what the vine of a tomato vine smells like when you rub the green vine, like at the supermarket or in your garden, if you're lucky enough to have a garden and you're growing tomatoes, you know, tomato growing queens out there and kings. I love that smell of the tomato vine, and Mrs. Meyer's, brilliant company that they are, they came out with a tomato vine scented spray and dish detergent, and I think hand soap that is just, it's literally exactly like a tomato vine's fragrance. Oh, I can't thank you enough. And Amy, you got me the Tide Pods that I needed because I've been using this liquid detergent, this humongous thing that I got from a food pantry, actually, an agency, but they were 45 minutes away, but they were kind enough to give me this big bottle of, I think it's extra detergent, but my favorite are the Tide Pods, because with my son especially, things get so dirty and gross, and the Tide Pods always seem to be the best. Oh my God. And she got me the rhubarb scent hand soap. Oh my God. I needed liquid hand soap. I'm down to like a few drops at the kitchen pump and in the bathroom pump. Oh my God, it smells amazing. Oh my God, I've never smelled a rhubarb. It just really seemed like it would be amazing, and sure enough, it smells amazing. I can't tell you how wonderful this is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The kindness of you guys and the generosity, words can't express how blown away I am by it. It's just, this is keeping me going. You have no idea. And all of you just watching my videos, you're all keeping me going, allowing me to show up. So, all right, let's talk, okay? Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Yes, you saw how happy I was, huh? Yeah, you sure did. Okay, it needs help now. See how it's groaning? Hear how it's groaning? All right, so it needs help now. This is what I do. I have to give it help draining. So now it's going to start to spin, doing the spin drive. Stretch a little bit, that feels so good. I should be doing yoga. I love yoga. I just, in this survival mode, it's just so hard for me to just do it. I love yoga with Adrian, but I haven't done it in a very long time. And when I say a very long time, I mean like it's been probably a few months ago. I did it once. There was a time when I did the 30-day challenge, and it was amazing. Like by the end of the 30 days, I noticed an actual difference with my strength. Going up and down stairs was easier. But anyway, for now, all I can do is that nice 30-second squat on the floor while I'm using my magic drain bowl. All right, is this good? I don't even know how to sit. Francis, you want to come up here, honey? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the subscribers, to the viewers, okay? Yeah. All right, so I was just talking with the boys who are my kids' friends who live just a few doors down. I was just talking to the boy's mother who came over and is so kindly taking my son and her sons fishing at a local lake, and I was trying to tell her how thankful and grateful I am that she's giving him such a special day. So it's strangely quiet here right now, except for the din of the dryer and the air conditioner in the background. My daughter is at the mall with her friend, and I'm so thankful that the friend's mother offered to take the girls to the mall. I hope they're having a good time. I'm sure they are. And like I said, my son is playing with his friends right now, and then they're going to be leaving for the lake shortly to go fishing. Yeah, you wish you were going fishing too? So I hope this microphone is working. This is just a cheap mic from Amazon that was like less than 20 bucks. And I can't figure out the instructions on it. All I know is that the last time I used it, the noise cancellation was on and the audio was awful. So I'm trying to get comfortable here. Sorry, Francis, trying to get comfortable. All right, so it's 3:15 in the afternoon on Saturday. And I'm sitting here staring at my planner, which today's June 13th, Saturday, but my planner page that I'm staring at is from the last week of May with tons of projects and errands and tasks that I was supposed to complete that only like a handful of them even got completed. And my laptop is open and I was just staring at it but holding one of my new pens. These are amazing pens. These are from, was it Erin or Christina? I'm sorry, I forget which one of you so kindly sent me pens. But these rollerball pens are amazing. These are like even better than gel pens in my opinion. And just these kinds of things are just bringing me such joy. You have no idea. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm telling myself that. Okay. So what's happening is that yesterday I got the official phone call that the pet sitting gig for Willie and Chloe has officially ended because the original woman who does the pet sitting, who was doing the pet sitting for them, has recovered from her surgery and has gotten the okay from her doctor to take care of Willie and Chloe again. So I am super grateful that I was able to do that gig, and I will miss Willie and Chloe very much. There may be an occasion, we were talking yesterday on the phone, that there may be an occasion once in a blue moon where they would need me to help out with the walks, either for Willie and Chloe or maybe for River or Riley. But, you know, nothing steady, nothing on a regular basis or anything. So I'm gonna miss the doggies very much, and I know you guys will too. They are just such sweethearts, those dogs, and their mommy, super sweet woman. I'm going to miss seeing her on a regular basis too. And I'm also going to miss having structure in my days because taking care of Willie and Chloe gave me some structure. It forced me to get out of the house. I love being home. I'm just a homebody. I'm an introvert. Where socializing with people exhausts me. But I know a lot of you guys relate to that. But it's always good to get out of the house, get some fresh air, get some sunshine on my skin, with the sunblock on my face, of course. The beauty of Joseon from the TikTok shop, not Amazon, because the Amazon formula is not the Korean formula. It's been super hard for me to do anything today. I am doing laundry, which you guys saw before. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. The apartment is still filled with clutter that I have to get rid of. And my mind is just spinning. So also what happened yesterday, on a bright note, is that I got an email. I noticed late in the evening that I had gotten an email after 5 p.m. yesterday from the owner of the small company that I met with a couple of weeks ago. It was over a couple of weeks ago that I met with him to see his company, meet his team and everything, and he asked for referrals and I sent him the referrals, and I hadn't heard back from him for over a couple of weeks, so I figured, you know, either he was super busy or simply wasn't interested, which, you know, the latter was what I was leaning towards, because that's what I'm so used to since over the past couple of years I haven't gotten any job offers or anything. But he sent me an email last night after 5 p.m. saying that he would like to meet next week to discuss more details about the role and how I might fit at the company. And I have no idea what the salary range is that he has in mind. I have no idea what the hours are. I have no idea if it would be hybrid, remote, flexible, on-site only. I have no idea. It's such a weird feeling about this. I already replied to him this morning and I said, I would love to meet with you. And I gave him the day and time, and I'm just going to take it from there. And I don't know, it's just such a weird feeling. I'm excited, but also terrified, and I feel like just crying just because I'm so exhausted and I no longer have the pet sitting gig. What was happening with the pet sitting gig, just so you guys can understand, is that I was getting advanced at the beginning of every month. The woman I do the odd jobs for was kind enough to advance me, pay for almost half the rent at the beginning of every month. But then I would owe that work towards, from that point forwards. But then I wouldn't have any more monies, which is why I would do the gig, the gig work, the door dashing, the Instacart, so forth and so on. And then by the middle of the month, I would have hardly any funds towards a car payment and all the other bills. And the child support is only $150 a week, which I get once a month at the beginning of the month, and it's gone before it even hits my account. I just have such mixed emotions right now. All I can do is just put one foot in front of the other. And I figured I don't have any footage right now of, what to show you guys for this vlog. So I figured I would just speak to you guys about what's going on. And I'm gonna drink my iced coffee. This is like a mixture of a Dunkin' K-Cup, some Taster's Choice instant coffee, some ice, and some unsweetened coconut milk out of the can with that nice fatty coconut cream on top, and a little bit of sugar. That's good. And I'm gonna put on some of this Bath & Body Works Waikiki Beach Coconut Cream, because my hands are dry. Thank you, Sam, my brother Sam. I should fold those clothes that have been hanging on that drying rack. And there's a load in the dryer right now that's probably going to need at least 2 or 3 cycles to completely dry. The dryer is one of those little portable dryers. It smells so good. See, it's these little things that just keep me going. So, I'm going to be starting an Amazon storefront. It's actually already up, but it's hardly put together. It's a little time consuming because they give you like these collages to fill out, and I just wanted to do a quick and dirty, adding all the items that I recommend on the storefront. So I'll link that below for whoever's interested in seeing any products or things that I use around the house, or for skincare, pet care, apartment care, plant care. I recently found these amazing sandals that are really affordable and super comfortable. So I want to put those all on my storefront so that there's not this huge thing in my description every time that I know can be overwhelming. So yeah, I'm sitting here. I don't know what's for dinner. Got to figure that out. Right, Francis? We have to figure out what's for dinner. All right, just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. All right. Thank you, honey. She just kissed my arm. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Are you shaking because you're excited? Yeah. The little quivering Francis. I know I'm not a very good burritoer, but there you go, honey. Is that better? Yeah. She likes to be burritoed. Okay? All right. So yeah, regarding Willie and Chloe, I'm definitely going to miss them, and I'm going to miss the routine. Today's Saturday, so normally I would be walking them at 5 o'clock and then again at 8 o'clock on Saturdays. And then Monday through Friday, I would normally be walking them at 5 p.m. between 4 and 5. But something that'll be that I'm not going to miss though is getting my day, frankly, broken up and interrupted when I'm trying to get other things accomplished. It's kind of hard to drop everything and do something like that when it's at an odd time like that, because it's kind of brutal when you're trying to get dinner together and get your kids situated with homework and dinner and activities and stuff. It's hard to do that when you suddenly have to drop everything and go do some gig work. So I won't miss that part of it, and it will open up time to do other things, and on Saturdays as well. It will hopefully give me more time to get the apartment together, to do things with my kids. I have sprayed this with Folex, these stains with Folex several times, soaked it in. I don't know what that is, but normally Folex gets out everything, but it's not getting this stuff out. I don't know what that is. I want to ask my son what he thinks that is. What is it, like soda? I don't know what the heck it is, but it's not coming out. So I'm very tempted to throw those out, but he needs shorts, so anyway, not having the pet sitting gig, as much as I love those dogs, will open up a lot of other opportunities for me. Oh, this towel, I need to throw it in the dryer so that it fluffs up. This is very stiff now. Yuck. It's clean, but I hate that when laundry dries all stiff, when it air dries. I'm so excited that I have the Tide Pods. Thanks again so much, Amy. Super excited for the next load. Thank goodness I have this extra liquid as a backup from that agency. That was super nice of them. It's like a food pantry kind of a place, and like a crisis management kind of a place. All right, let's lay these things out. Just laying these here so they don't, not necessarily so they'll fully dry, but just so they don't get gross while that cycle's going. This just feels so weird, guys. I'm feeling very lost. There are so many things that I have to do regarding tasks like calling this place, calling that place, getting this paperwork together and that paperwork together for, there's this agency in Morris County, New Jersey here called Child and Family Resources, and they can help with paying for childcare, but only once you have like a start date or a paycheck. So that's not good for me because I need something lined up, and the father lives half an hour in the opposite direction of where this company is. Not that I've even gotten the job offer, but that's not an ideal situation. So an ideal situation would be remote or hybrid and on-site the days that the children have, the father has parenting time with my kids. I need something, that's for sure. So I know everything happens for a reason. That's how the universe works. And just have to keep in mind and not lose hope that everything will work out. The interim, though, is a killer. All right. I think I've got to make something to eat because I haven't really eaten today. And I'm hungry. What time is it? It's like 3:30 or something. Let me make something to eat. I'm thinking just some avocado on sourdough and a couple hard-boiled eggs. How does that sound? Good? And I have to clean this tank. I have to clean Harisa's tank. I have to scrape the algae and stuff off the glass and wipe this down. This is salt that collects when the water tank evaporates. When the water in the tank evaporates, it leaves a salt crust around the edge, and I've got to scrape the inside of the tank where the algae collects. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and eat my avocado toast on regular sourdough, not toasted because of my chewing situation, and my hard-boiled eggs with hot sauce. It's 10 to 4 already. And this is what the day's looking like. Okay, I'm gonna watch a little YouTube while I eat, and then we'll get back. I'll get back to you later. A little more cream. All right, see you soon. Hey, my daughter's home and she would like a slice of birthday cake. And it's 5:09 p.m. so I said, sure, why not? She just had some ramen with cheese too.
Never need much, got myself and my sanity. Got my passions, my talents, my friends and my family. You'll be done with the suffer, the pain and the agony. Manifesting this light and I bathe in the clarity. Yeah, the money will follow. One track mind, I be running in mono. Lost track time, I be running in sorrow. Off that line, sprint.
Okay, so here's the plan. It's 5:11. My daughter came home from the mall about an hour ago. She had a good time. And she wanted some ramen with mozzarella cheese, so I made her a cup of noodles with some mozzarella cheese in it. Now she's having a piece of cake. My son is still out with his friends fishing with their mother. And we're gonna make, for dinner tonight, we're gonna make sliders. And I'm also gonna make sweet potato fries from raw sweet potatoes. So I just went on ChatGPT and asked how to make sweet potato fries from raw potatoes because I don't have any frozen French fries or tater tots or onion rings in the freezer right now, but I do have sweet potatoes. And it gave me the directions, so I'm gonna try it and see what happens. All right, so let's preheat the oven to 425, shall we? And I'm also gonna put up a load of laundry, another load of laundry, so that can work while I'm making the sweet potato fries. All right, so that's the plan.
Hey, Miss Magical, what you up to? Can I have a minute of your time? You want me to my heel and forget you? All I know, it can't be done. I'm only asking once, would you let me take a minute of your time? You might just be surprised at where it gets you. All I know, I'm in it for the ride. But you don't care if you hurt me. Lead me on for fun. Not for once, I'm telling you. Don't keep this up. You lose someone who really loves you. Nothing he can bother you.
Okay, so I wasn't thinking, so now we have to wash the sweet potatoes in the bathroom sink because the kitchen sink is otherwise occupied by the washing machine contraption. So let's do that. Sweet potatoes from Costco that I got the other day. I don't even know how many sweet potatoes I should be making. I'm thinking that's good.
Don't care if you hurt me. Lead me on for fun. Not for once, I'm telling you. Don't keep this up. You
Recipe says to soak them in cold water after you cut them up. To soak them in cold water for 20 to 30 minutes if you have the patience.
취한 것 같아 자꾸만 웃음이 나 어린아이 장난 같아
다정한 밤 공기가 적당한 걸 바랬던 나를 다른 음악이 돼 달콤해 그대와 나로 한 잔에
Said you needed space. Said you needed more time to think. So you went away. But you still would stay in my dream. Now you're back for more. Why you in my reality? My head closed the door. Even though my heart just won't leave. That was then, can't go back. Hurts so bad, had to block out the memory. If we try again, start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. Your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, like it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. 50, 11 days, 50, 11 days, 50, 11. I lost count of all of the weeks that you have your way. Wouldn't pick a fight when you'd leave. Now you're back for more. Did you find the healing you seek? Or did you realize that I'm everything that you need? That was then. Go back, yeah. So bad. Had to block out the memory. If we try again, yeah. Start from scratch. You wanna pick up where we left off, but you've been gone away. You've been gone away so long. You've been gone. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away so long. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday. You still wear cologne the same, love it in the worst way. You've been gone away. Since you've been gone away, you've been gone away. I forgot your middle name, I forgot your birthday, your favorite position. Do we still have chemistry? Yeah. Since you've been gone away so long.
You want to go outside, honey? Yeah, you want to go outside? Yeah, okay. Let's get you outside. Okay. Come here, sweetie. Princess, come on. Come here.
Yeah, you could call me filthy. 멀리에서 왔지. NYC Timberland 구두 입고 왔지. LAX touchdown. I ain't sleep in a beat. Sleep on a beach. 하나 모네가 도착했지. 난 아직 알지. I got a lot of things on my mind 말만 하지. You are the suckers playing games. I've been through it all. 지옥 같은 인생 put into a song. Stupid long. Get in the car 지금 rodeo driving. Sonny we be riding. Top down, cruising down, freeway vibing. California calling, LA got the party. Chillin' out in K-Town, terracotta get down. Hold on, yeah, hold on, yeah. Venice Beach, Malibu, that's the truth. Hold my soul, hold on, yeah, hold on, yeah. I'm talking Beverly, off the Century. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? 나 지금 왔지, you know. 파란새로 왔지, 난 멀리 갔지. Okay, I'm out here chillin' on the balcony. 여기가 좋지. 좋아할 줄 몰라서 난 지금 so me And so many times 뉴욕 절대 떠날 생각도 마라. Flying high 좋은 날씨 피해 캘리 또 가봐. 꿈을 꿔 I've been dreaming about this ever since day one. I was young 어렸을 때부터 제일 원했던 Talk about the money 내가 벌었던 버릇없이 talk about my day ones 내가 버렸던 Dreaming of a brighter day you know I had to dim it sun. 찾아가야 되는 길이 이미 길었어. 가야 되는데 hopping off of that brand new pants. Okay now no new friends. When am I God that I'm innocent? 난 기억해 주머니서 찾고 있어 my flip phone. 내 인생 like a bad dream 계속 서 있어. 뛰어로 원인을 속아서 적게 된 바. Yeah 시작 아직 앉아서 nothing. 사람이 뭐래도 I'm my bad. You wouldn't believe all the times in my life 내가 포기할 자신. 난 누가 나를 봐도 알아줄 수 있는 거는 내가 팔로처럼 I'm wavy. Rodeo driving, Sonny we be riding. Top down, cruising down, freeway vibing. California calling, LA got the party. Chillin' out in K-Town, terracotta get down. Hold on, yeah, hold on, yeah. Venice Beach, Malibu, that's the truth. Hold my soul, hold on, yeah, hold on, yeah. I'm talking Beverly, off the Century, know what I mean? Malibu and now with two. Sandy Beach is 소중한 내 소정 유는지니께서 value you and Jenny cool. I'll be back in LA soon, guess that's the move, yeah. Malibu and now with two. Sandy Beach is 소중한 내 소정 유는지니께서 value you and Jenny cool. I'll be back in LA soon, guess that's the move, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the recipe said to sprinkle some cornstarch on the dried raw sweet potato fries before putting the olive oil and seasonings on them. So here's a box of cornstarch. Eyeballing it. Move it around. I think the washing machine is moaning again. Yeah, I have to help out the washing machine. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna do some kosher salt. Paprika. Zhuzh away to your heart's content. You know what I should do? I should probably separate these onto two different cookie sheets. Because right now they're not in a single layer. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I used to care what side of the foil was facing up on a cookie sheet. I don't care anymore. Doesn't seem to make a huge difference from my experience. But what do I know? That's what we're looking at. Let's get them in the oven. Set the timer for 20 minutes and then we'll check on them.
Oh my God. Nice. Awesome. Let's see if the stuff in here is dry. I think it is. This is the neighbor's towel, my son's friend's towel. It's the tiniest bit damp. Oh, this is dry. Okay, now let's try to clean up this kitchen a bit while the sweet potato fries are still cooking, and then we'll do the sliders. In case you couldn't tell, I abhor putting away the dishes. I really have to suck myself up to do it. Ooh, they look good. I think they could use a few more minutes. Give them 5 more minutes, see how that goes. Okay, just took this out of the oven. And I poked a couple of them with a fork, and they are tender. I just hope that they crisp up enough and don't fall apart. I'm afraid to put them back in for a few more minutes. I'm afraid they'll be overdone, but yeah, let's see how they do when they cool off a bit. But they do look good. And they smell great.
Oh, how's it going? You're so nice and good and sweet and nice. Yeah.
I don't want to use Google Maps. Uber sometimes works than Google when it tells you to go down certain roads you're not allowed to go down.
Okay.
You have a choice though, it's not letting me do anything else. Well, this is new. Uber's got
Okay, so my son's gonna be home soon. It's 7:25. I'm not sure if he's gonna be hungry because his friend's mom sent me a few photos of them at the lake, and it seems like they had been cooking something on a grill, so they were lovely, lovely photos. I'm just so happy he had a nice day, and my daughter's just chilling in my room on my bed, which she likes to do on occasion. And I actually put the sweet potato fries back in the oven for like another 6 minutes because when I tasted one, when it was cooled off, it wasn't quite crispy enough. I mean, it tasted great, but it wasn't quite crispy. So I put them back in for like 5 or 6 minutes. And here is what they look like now. And they are super duper hot because I just took them out of the oven. And I have a pan ready for the sliders. I have the ground beef here. It's from Costco. It's the grass-fed and finished ground beef. What I do is I just cut it into 4, and then I take each quarter of beef and divide each quarter into 3 little sliders, roll them into a bowl, just sprinkle them with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then put them in the hot pan as balls. And then after like 30 seconds, I smash them with the back of a spatula and then flip them, and super simple. My daughter likes cheese on them. My son and I do not like the cheese on them, but yeah, so we'll do that. I'm thinking in a few minutes we'll do that.
Actually, let's just do it now. I don't know if my son is going to be hungry or not. Anyway, let's make the slider, shall we? Let's go. I don't know if the other boys, if the neighbor boys are coming over for dinner too. Oftentimes I'll throw them some dinner or lunch or breakfast. I strongly feel and it takes a village to raise kids, so I have no problem feeding them. If they come over and if I ask them if they want some and they say yes, I don't make them feel guilty about it. I just feed them. Okay, now we're gonna do kosher salt. Plenty of kosher salt, pepper, garlic powder, just a little. Oh, let me get the cheese out. I just washed my hands, by the way, with that rhubarb soap. Thank you, Amy. It smells fantastic, and it's such a treat to wash my hands with such a special soap from my subscriber. Can't thank you enough. It's those little things that just fill my heart. You have no idea. Whew. Trying to get American cheese out of this deli drawer in the fridge. And it just almost fell on the floor. The whole drawer. Okay. The pan feels like it's pretty hot, so this is American cheese I got, I don't know, a couple weeks ago from Aldi. It's very good. It's the deluxe slices, which I don't know what the difference is between the deluxe and the regular, but I got deluxe. I was a sucker for the marketing there. All right, gonna try to put them face down. Yeah, you hear the sizzle? Go clockwise, so that you know which one to put next, like the clock. Okay. Then more salt. I remember when growing up, my mom would so often make
just plain hamburger patties for dinner with minute rice and some sort of vegetable, like canned green beans or something. And I remember she would always put a dash of Worcestershire sauce on the burgers. I can't remember the last time I did that. I love that. I'm always afraid of how it's going to be received by the kiddos, so I don't do it. But maybe I should. A little more garlic powder. I give it a. All right. I gave it 30 seconds. So now I just don't be afraid to go in with your fingers and smash. Smash. Comes right off. Usually. By the way, I hate electric burners because I feel like the electric burners control you. You don't control the electric burners. I would love to have a gas stove someday, but I'm just saying. It took a long time for me to get used to cooking on electric. Gas, you have more control. All right, my daughter doesn't like her burgers charred, so yeah, I'm gonna flip them now. I like my burgers charred a little, but I'm fine with trying to keep the char to a minimum. But oh my God, I love a burger that's done on a charcoal grill. I love that flavor. My daughter, not so much. All right, so that's just gonna take a couple more minutes. I'm gonna put this big mama one in the middle and put some cheese on. I guess 2 of them. And I'm just gonna start with the 6 and go from there if we need to do any more. Again, my son and I prefer a plain slider or burger. My daughter likes the cheese. Nothing fancy. All right, let's put the cheese back in the storage bag. I'm starting to see the red, the blood, the juices. The red juices coming out of the top. So I know to give it like another minute or 2 and then they'll be good. We generally like medium rare or medium, mostly medium rare. Okay. And I know some of you are freaking out from the way I wiped the outside of this bag with a paper towel. Don't worry, I'm gonna put this inside of another gallon-sized storage bag before I put it in the fridge. Because, don't want to contaminate anything. But I know some of you are probably thinking, ew, she's just wiping it? She's just wiping that blood off the bag? She's going to put that bag in the fridge? No, I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to put it inside of another bag, brand new. So, washing my hands with the rhubarb scent, Mrs. Myers. Thank you, Amy. It's coming out. Gotta be careful of this area. It's gonna stay extremely hot for a while. And the residual heat is gonna continue melting the cheese. I just hurt the back of my heel, not the Achilles tendon, but actually the back of my heel. I stepped on something sharp in the corner of the doorway there. That hurt like hell. See, inside of a clean Ziploc storage bag. Then I shall put it back in the fridge. Safe and sound. Everybody in. Okay. Oh, and this is what we're dealing with the kitchen. I can barely recognize my kitchen without the portable washing machine right there in front of the dishwasher like it usually is. And I flipped up my air fryer This is the Ninja Foodie, by the way. I got it a few years ago. Love it. Still works like a charm. I love how you can flip it up out of the way when you're not using it. And here's the sink. It was empty. But then there's my daughter's ramen bowl and, of course, my iced coffee mug and the cutting board I was just using. And I got to wash this too by hand. My son's a Walla. All right, but kitchen's not looking too shabby. The cheese is melted now, pretty much. And all right, let's prepare the sliders, shall we? Okay, we've got the King's Hawaiian. It's a 2-pack. This is one of the 2-pack from Costco that I got the other day. Paper plates. 99 times out of 100, it's gonna be paper plates. Just easier. My daughter just wants mayo on her cheeseburgers. You want anything else on your burger besides the mayo and the cheese? They're just sliders. Huh? Just the cheese and the mayo? Okay. She doesn't want anything else on the sliders, just the cheese and the mayo. Yeah? Oh, now she's changing her mind. She wants onion. Yep. I have a red onion up there. I'll grab that. Okay, just washed the silicone chopping board, mat, whatever you call it. Did you want a dipping sauce for your sweet potato fries?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Okay, there's my daughter's plate. She doesn't want any sort of dipping sauce for her sweet potato fries. I like mayonnaise and ketchup. I love raw onions so much. I remember growing up, I mean, we're talking 5 years old, younger than 5 even. My mom, I used to request onion sandwiches with mayonnaise on white bread from my mom, and she would feed me those. She might have even been the one to have introduced me to them. Oh my God, love a raw onion sandwich. Haven't had that in ages, but this is pretty close. All right, let's close her up. Close her up. And take some of these sweet potato fries. How are the fries, honey? Good. Yeah? Yeah. You don't want any dipping sauce, right? Okay. They are good. That extra 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah. Yum. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. All right, so it's 10:08 p.m. on Saturday, and my son, my 9-year-old son, is saying that he's absolutely starving and wants suddenly a chicken sandwich with scrambled eggs on white bread or potato bread. There's a moth in here, with sriracha mayo. So even though I literally yelled at him that I'm not cooking, well, this was an hour ago, I said I'm not cooking at 9 o'clock at night. I did what moms do, and I suddenly air fried a couple chicken breasts here with some olive oil, some lemon juice, some Goya adobo seasoning, and he wanted it with scrambled eggs, so I made a couple scrambled eggs, and here's the bread with the crust off this Martin's potato bread. And yeah, so that happened at 10:09 at night. Yeah, hashtag summer vacation. Okay. All right, just a minute, sweetie, just a minute. Okay, wait. Okay. Just a minute, hold on. Come here, sit, stay. Good morning. It's Sunday. Gotta get her out quick. Gotta throw some drops in and stuff. Hold on.
Scrolling on my phone, mind gets caught, lying to myself. I'm greener grass, dream another life, one that's not so hard. I can get lost Knowing what is.
Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say, blew everybody away. Wear whatever I want, dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going, nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams. Living in my dreams. She can make all the problems disappear. She could tell you the things you wanna hear. She could read your mind and then she could believe all the little lies to tell yourself at night. Never get it wrong, it's always right. Making the plate, being the plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Living in my dreams, 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 living in my did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say, blew everybody away. Wear whatever I want, dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going, nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, 'cause these are dream rules. This is someone